Hello, this is Ross Marquand. I'm here with Don. Want to say hi to Jimmy, Casey, Steven from the Dead Truth Podcast.
Hey guys, welcome to Dead Truth Podcast. My name's Jimmy.
It's Casey.
Steven.
Dawn.
Somebody forgot to hang up the phone, y'all. Anyway.
That was me.
I got you. All right, welcome to the Dead Truth Podcast. So what all we do this week? We have a good week?
We did.
Oh,
Awesome.
yeah. Yeah.
Dawn hasn't. She's been sick.
You feeling better?
No,
What?
I'm still congested.
Ugh.
Oh, dang. You can't be spreading it. You can't be spreading
Right?
germs in here.
Hey, come back to my camera, man.
Did you do some tours this weekend, Jimmy?
Oh yeah, we did a couple. Had a lot of fun with them. Had more than usual, I guess, because it's ending his last couple episodes. Had a lot of fun. How about you, Steve?
Yeah, we've been pretty busy too here lately. I guess because of, everything coming to an end and people coming in. I guess a lot of people coming for viewing parties and stuff.
Mhm.
And yeah, and the Nick and Norman's viewing party was a blast last night.
Oh, cool.
It's probably one of my favorite ones.
Nice, man.
Cool. Any special guests so far?
No, not yet. This week a lot of them were at New York Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know there probably wouldn't be anybody this week, but I mean, I don't know. I hate to say it, but I expect hopefully they'll have somebody.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man.
Yeah, I mean, I hope at least somebody runs through there at least. It's
You
nice
would
Nick-
think.
Yeah.
I'm sure they will. The bad thing is I don't ever know until like an hour before.
Right.
So
that
you
way-
guys,
go ahead.
what? No, what was you gonna say?
That way you can tell all of us the hour before, right?
Yeah.
I'm the only one gonna be able to make it anyway. I'll be there.
Did you guys see anybody that or see anything about the estate sale they had? I didn't get to make it down there.
I've seen a lot of stuff. I've seen a couple pictures of fans sitting in the governor's chair and stuff. That was pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
I
I heard-
appreciate
I got a Christmas present for somebody that somebody did some shopping for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Was everything? I heard everything was pretty expensive.
very expensive.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I was kind of
Very.
expecting that one to be a little bit more reasonable, but I don't know why I was expecting that.
No, there was I heard there was an offer of $4,000 for like 5 things. So, and the things
Yeah.
were kind of small. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, it was pretty price gougy. And I expected it to be. Of course, only the person that's spending the money can value that item for that much.
Right.
Yeah. So
I got somebody to get me a couple things.
what'd you get?
I got them here with me.
Looks like Christy went.
I got Glenn's Eye from the show.
Is it really?
Yeah, man, what are you talking about? Of course it is. And then I got this cat, the Michonne's cat.
Hey, my mama made that.
That's Sydney's, right? Yeah, Sydney made those.
Yeah, Jimmy's mom made these. I got it from the Woodbury shop way back in the day.
No way.
And then
my
this
mom
is just a
made that.
Halloween prop, man. I was just seeing if y'all would fall for it.
I was
We're
like, he
smarter
didn't,
than
I
that.
got
he didn't have
Tyrese
green
Hammond
eyes.
there.
It's blue. I guess it's the lighting.
Gotcha.
Or were his eyes blue? I can't remember. I don't think they
I
were
don't
blue
think
either.
so.
Yeah, I don't
Nah.
think they were blue either.
I think he
Nah.
had brown eyes, didn't he?
I
don't
think
know.
so.
I
Yes,
got Tyrese's
he
hammer
did.
in that face.
There you go.
And
Nice.
I
What
got my cat.
What I would have liked to had, I heard they had Glenn's condoms, like the condoms he went to go buy. Like I heard they had those. I heard they were going like $50. Like
What?
The damn things didn't work. They didn't need to go for anything.
Was
I
that
had a friend send me a picture. They were the governor's matches, the ones where he lit the picture on fire. They wanted $25 for those.
25?
Wow.
25? Oh, I'd have paid that, man. That ain't
Wow.
too bad. But I mean, that's something that's really obscure.
Mm-hmm.
That's
But
crazy.
that's $25. I mean, that ain't too bad, I guess. I don't know.
I got some people's comments. Christy says she's coming to take the tour. Terry
cool.
says out of my league. Christy, the other girl said she went. What did you get, girl? I need to know. Sean said he what's up, peeps? And people were buying relisting on eBay. And then
Already?
Wow. Sean said he got the back of Beta's chair, and I of course I assisted in that. Just throwing it out there.
Nice.
And let's see. He said, "Thanks, Jimmy." The red eyes. Let's see. Yeah, blew up. And Chrissy said, "Yes, I seen them." I'm not sure what she seen.
So was the
I think she was talking
governor-
about the condoms, the Glenn's condoms.
Oh, they didn't
Was
work. Don't touch them. You'll get pregnant.
was the governor's chair for sale?
Yeah.
How much was that bad boy going for?
I don't know. If you've seen it in the comments, I didn't actually personally go myself. I was working.
Oh, okay.
If you
if anyone knows.
yeah, let us know how much it was.
They had Negan's mailbox. I would have liked to have had it.
Oh,
Okay. From his home,
Yeah.
that throwback episode. Oh, that's
I
cool.
heard they had 5 of them, which that's kind of crazy. You wouldn't think they would make 5 of that prop.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially it wasn't like a stunt scene, where
Right,
like,
yeah.
crashing into it, or you know what I
Nothing
mean.
happens to the mailbox. The house burns down, but the mailbox is still intact.
Right, it was just there. It was just there.
By the way, governor's chair is $3,200. Just to let you know.
$3,200.
You
too can sit with a knife in a chair for $3,200.
Wow.
Oh, we got some requests. What shirt you got on, Casey?
Oh, I think it's one I wore recently.
Oh yeah,
I had to wear it because of tonight's episode.
And I got one for you, Casey. I got a con exclusive one too.
What you got? What you got?
Regis Nation.
Oh, sweet, nice.
That's a Wizard World Chicago 2014.
Oh wow, that's cool, man.
Shirt.
I like that one.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. I think they saw a little bit of it because I guess they saw the Regis because we had
Regis.
Jennifer asked what shirts we were wearing.
Yep, I had to wear my crossbow Krispies, man.
I'm trying to keep up with Casey.
Hey, Don, I got a question for you. Somebody's asking, can they still buy this stuff online except for eBay, I guess? Is the estate sale still going?
Yeah.
Yes,
So
I heard that they were going like 50% off next week.
So what they're doing, I had a girl on my tour that went to the estate sale, and she said it's basically open Monday to Friday. You can go by there, and right now everything's 25% off that's left, and then starting next week it's going to be 50% off.
I heard that when I asked if there was anything left of Rick, they said no, so I couldn't buy anything.
Well,
They said that.
I've heard what's left is not not very good stuff. I don't know for sure. I'm just saying that's what I've heard.
Man, Christy got a lot of stuff.
Where can she find the estate sale online?
It's just
We'll have to post the link later, probably. Yeah. on the page.
it's in a lot of groups.
Yeah, it's bouncing around out there. I had a chance.
I think it's in Alexandria Angels.
Yeah.
I think we posted it on our page, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. I think we did. I had a chance to go, but I couldn't make it up there. I had to work, so I do want to show off what Don bought for me at Fandemic, and I framed it today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you want to see that?
Yeah.
Mr. Merle Dixon.
Oh,
Pretty cool.
nice.
He even left a heart on there. for me. I don't see that part.
Yeah.
I don't think that was for me. I think that was for Dawn.
Right.
Yeah. The way Mr. JT has something to say about that.
That was cool, man.
But yeah,
Hey,
thank you, Miss Dawn. Appreciate you.
That's awesome.
Will I Am Bo in the comments here on YouTube. He went to New York Comic Con and went to the panel. I'm pretty sure.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was wondering if they announced anything.
I guess not. Yeah.
Doesn't sound like it. Yeah. I was about to say, I didn't.
You think we'd get some Rick and Michonne news, maybe?
Something.
I mean,
well, they said they would be filming early next year, but they haven't said where.
Gotcha.
And it said what? Maggie and Negan was coming out in April. Dead City.
Oh, did they? I didn't hear that. Okay. Nice.
Now there's kind of I've been seeing teasers about that. I think they got little teasers put together from what I saw, and they released some official like photos. Like,
okay.
But I don't know if the teasers are like, you know what I mean, like a trailer. It might just
They're
be
real because they showed them on the end of Talking Dead.
So, but it does have like scenes in it. It's not
No,
just
it's
like
just got
graphics.
that green picture.
So it's just like graphics, basically.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But I did see some official pictures somewhere, like they were official, not like taken by a fan.
Oh, you talking about Maggie and Negan?
Yeah, Maggie and Negan.
Yeah.
Any news on when the Daryl thing's gonna start filming?
He said that it was going to film next year when he was on Jimmy Fallon's show, because right now he's filming in Cincinnati, that bikers movie.
So why is not Destiny up there trying to get autographs and stuff?
She is. She's on the lookout. I told her I'd come and meet her. She's only 2 hours away.
Oh wow.
You it ain't lookout. You just go up there, find base camp, and there he is. Boom, plain simple. There you go. I've done it for years. I can help you.
He's a pro. Coming from a pro.
About Cincinnati, so she would have to tell me.
You don't have to know. Look it on
I
the
ain't
internet.
been there forever.
Yeah. Twitter used to tell on them where they were all the time. Just watch Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Kristen's asking if we were watching on AMC Plus. I am.
I am too. I don't know why I watch it on AMC Plus. I don't know why I pay for AMC Plus anymore, because I wait until like
to the day of
the show so I can have it fresh in my mind.
Right.
So, there's really no benefits in me having it. I don't know why.
Like commercials.
I don't like commercials either.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
I do watch the video on demand version.
I try not to watch the week before till after the podcast. What I try to do.
Sure.
That way
I can't wait that long.
I hear you, Don. I think I'm gonna wait. Now the weekend of the camp, I'll probably not watch that one ahead, just so I can watch it that night with everyone. But
I got you.
Up until then, gotta watch it. I'm like Don. I'm too.
Not unless it's a cliffhanger. You go
right, right. Oh, I know. Yeah, yeah. I might have to if it's right. I might have to.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't ever have time, it feels like, to watch ahead. And then, like I said, I like to have it fresh in my mind when we go on.
Right.
I'm the same way. I was trying to watch it today, and I kept getting customers in the store. So I was like, crap. By the time I went to lunch and came back, it was done.
That was the first episode, though, right?
No, I'm actually on the second one right now, trying to go to third, but I was
so 18. Yeah, 18.
18. A new deal.
Yeah.
Yep.
I get so thrown off because they're doing them in the, you know what I mean, in the sections of 8, and you're like, oh, it's the first one, you know what I mean? But it's
right.
Really,
but it's really, yeah.
Yeah.
17, 8, right. 17 and 18. Yeah.
18.
Yep. What's this about Cincinnati?
I'm trying to go back and look too. I'm sorry.
Talking about filming bike riders in Cincinnati.
Yeah. Is that the name of the movie?
Must be. I hadn't heard what the actual title is.
Well, if they need any help, like Stock and Norman, I can help. It's all right. I can help.
Jimmy, you ought to do that for a living, dude. Just
Yeah, no doubt.
let people pay. You can be like Hitch, but the celebrity version where you like go out and coach people how to stalk them.
Right?
Don't lay in front of their cars. Don't do this. Don't do that.
What? Yeah,
Don't
man.
act like a jackass when you go out there. It'd be all good.
You know that used to happen.
I know. I remember I watched Stephen Yoon one time. We were sitting at the bank in Sonoya across the street from that grocery store.
You started that out with I watched Steven, and I got a little nervous.
I know. I was like, what? What
Stephen Ewan's, yeah. Anyway, he was driving down the road right there, coming back to Sonoya, and there was a gas station that started raining, so he wasn't going to stop. We knew he wasn't. The lady asked me, she goes, are we going to be able to see Stephen Ewan's here? I was like, yeah, if he's filming, you're going to see him. He's going to drive by and drive off. He's not stopping because it's raining. And this woman, she's an older woman. She had to be in her late 60s, early 70s. And I look back at her, and she's excited. I seen Stephen coming. I'm like, there he is right there. And she took her grandkid, threw him in the car, and took off after him in her car.
Whoa.
I'm like, okay, I don't know who that woman was.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Nothing to do with that. So,
It
yeah,
sounds like the name of the movie is The Bike Riders.
The Bike
Yeah.
Rider.
Yeah.
Who's all in that movie? Who's all IMDb'd in it? You know?
Oh, let me see.
I don't know. I saw some kind of promotional picture.
Tom Hardy.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
What?
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
wasn't
cool.
about to say Tom Hardy, but I was about to say it was somebody like that.
Austin Butler. I don't know who that is. Okay.
It's a pretty good star-studded cast, or just those two?
That's only, I mean, there's a couple people listed, but I don't know anybody.
Is it like an Easy Rider type movie? Is that what we're looking at?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so ready for Norman to get in the MCU.
As
Yeah.
Ghost Rider?
I mean, I'll take him. I don't know. I kind of don't want him to be Ghost Rider anymore. I can't think of who I would want him to play though. Like,
Right.
I don't know. I just don't see him as a Ghost Rider, and I feel like he always gets stuck with like the motorcycle. You know what I mean?
Typecast, yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see him do something different.
Yeah, man. Looks like he's working on Boondock Socks. Saint.
What'd you say?
He said Boondank.
Boondock Saint.
He said Boondank socks.
Good Lord.
We need to start a
I'm
sock
dyslexic.
company.
I am
Wow.
dyslexic tonight.
We need to start a sock company called what'd you say? I can't remember what you said now.
Boondock Socks.
But you know, you said Boondank socks or something.
I never heard of
Hashtag.
before. Be all right.
It's
We might be
original. It's original.
Ain't like we ain't all messed up on here.
Right? No doubt. Feeling
That was
lightheaded.
classic, though.
No doubt.
That was great. That
Boondock Saints.
Like,
that was like this weekend. Yesterday there was this lady. This lady came into the museum. And I mean, you could tell she wasn't into The Walking Dead. She looked like just your average mom. She had their daughters or whatever it looked like. And
sure.
she was like, come look over here. It's Herschel's pocket waddle. And she was talking about the pocket watch. And I started busting out laughing. And this straight lace, me and Monica both, and this straight lace looking lady looked at us and said, and I'm not even fucked up yet. That's what she said. And that made us laugh even harder.
Oh man. Y'all laugh. I probably just had a stroke.
Yeah.
Wow.
But what were you saying? Boondock Saints.
Boondock Saints 3. Tress.
There you go.
Oh man, I hope they get it right because that second one was
Second one, yeah, it wasn't, yeah.
John Patrick Flannery still in it?
I think.
I closed it. I gotta be.
Well, Troy Duffy, the guy who created Boondock Saints, like he's known for saying he's going to do it and then it falls through. But I heard that this time, I mean, he posted on his social media like where they all agreed to finally do it.
Yeah, he's in it. He's listed anyways. Yeah.
Okay.
He's
he
actually
was
listed as one of the writers.
You remember Powder back in the day? He was Powder, man.
Yeah, he was powdered.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
correct, man.
Don't look nothing like him.
No, that kid looked like he back in the day looked like he had cancer almost. Remember Powder? It's crazy.
Well, I mean, that was all special effects. I mean, not special effects, but makeup.
He shaved his head and lost a bunch of weight for it. Man.
Oh yeah, he shaved his eyebrows and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow,
it's crazy. Yeah, Terry said he remembers Powder.
okay.
I remember Powder. Powder's
Yeah.
a good movie.
I've never watched it all the way through. I've always given up on it.
It's kind of depressing, but
Yeah.
if you can get past that, it's an all right movie.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard of it.
Really?
You ever seen Powder?
Man, in 95?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a pretty interesting movie.
Okay. Oh, Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, it's a good movie, man. Like they say it is. I was a young kid, and I think I was like 14 when it came out.
Sure.
Yeah, it's pretty deep. It's a pretty deep movie to be watching as a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just graduating high school.
Yeah.
What, in 95?
Mhm.
Yeah, 95. I was 14. Casey was graduating high school.
I was graduating high school.
I think Stephen was in preschool at that time.
No, I would have been 95. So I graduated in 2000.
Yeah.
So you'd have been in middle school.
I'd have been like
Yeah.
13. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm only 2 years older than you. There you go.
I've been 23.
Nice. So we could have hung out with Dawn. She could get us drinks.
Buying booze for the kids.
Buying booze for the kids.
Kristen asked if any of us were going to the LA event. I mean, I wish, but I can't afford it.
Oh, I know.
to get
I
out
wish.
there.
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah.
We got some events to do ourselves though. Truthfully.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
What we got going on?
We got the rap party coming up for us. The final party at the 20th of November is for the final episode.
Yeah.
You got Steven out here doing his thing and Nick and Norm's. So, yep.
It's gonna be jamming.
It is. It's gonna be fun.
Y'all got a full house, Jimmy?
So far as we know, yes. With
Okay.
150 tickets given away. Miss Pam called us babies. Speaking of Miss Pam, do we got something to talk about, Miss Dawn?
Yes, real quick. So we can get into the episode.
Yeah.
You all know that Pam makes necklaces with Alexandria's dirt and windmill shavings, and she's getting the windmill shavings from Cindy, correct, Jimmy?
Mm-hmm.
And this is the one with the windmill shaving,
Oh wow.
and it has like a windmill charm.
That's cool.
Okay. And then this is the one with the dirt, which she has different ones too. And it has the charms and then the vial with the Alexandria's dirt.
Oh wow, it's got a vial. Nice.
Yes. I hang these in my car on my mirror.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So what she's doing, if you made a purchase from her since Friday? What was Friday, the 8th?
Today's the 10th.
Sounds
Today's
right.
the 10th. So last Friday, hold on.
7th.
7th, yeah. You're right.
So if you made a purchase from Pam, she's doing this from October 7th. And if I'm wrong, Pam, please correct me. Till Friday at midnight, the 16th. I don't know if that's a Friday. It's the 16th at midnight. If you make a purchase from her, she's putting your name in a drawing and we're going to announce it on the podcast. So if you bought like Alexandria's dirt, then you could win the windmill or vice versa, or you could win a keychain because she makes keychains too. So if you made a purchase from her, she's giving you a number and then you are entered into the drawing to win a free one of your choice.
She said
nice.
Sunday the 16th is what she said.
Sunday the
16th. Okay. At midnight is when it ends.
Okay.
So if you all want one, contact Pamela Blythe and she is in the comments.
Nice.
What's in the keychains? The same thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could get either one, the dirt or the windmill.
Okay. No, Pam's really good with her necklaces and keychains, so she does really well with them, yes.
Does she have a website or anything?
She says in the comments
She
that
just
she
has it on
does
her
it.
page and
Oh.
her-
Yeah, she said in the comments she just now commented that she does it on her Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
The stuff's real because it came from me and Cindy, and also the dirt's real because I guess you ain't got it herself because it's up there.
She has pictures of when she got Danielle took her pictures when she got dressed up as a zombie, and so Danielle took the pictures of her getting the dirt, so she has proof.
Oh, cool.
Danielle,
Very cool.
Will does a great job with the zombies too. She does a fantastic job.
You want to know something cool? When I first went to Sonoy the first time, years and years ago, I got a rock from the train track that goes up under the bridge and took it home with me. And that was like the coolest thing in the world to me. Just that piece that, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I still have it. I still have it to this day.
Nice.
Speaking of that, what's your favorite piece, Steven?
What do you mean?
Your favorite piece like that? Yeah, you had over the years.
Oh man, that's tough. I'm trying to think. I mean, that rock is a big thing to me. I mean, that led to me, like, I discovered Sonoy. I mean, I discovered it for myself. You know what I mean? I discovered it for myself and learned that there was a Woodbury shop and all this stuff. And then that led to me working down there, and, you know, several different jobs and just being involved in the community and the fandom. So that rock's special. And then I had something else that in mind, but I'll have to think about it. What about y'all?
Go ahead, Casey.
Oh, mine's probably the I don't know if you remember, Jimmy, but remember that fake piece of grass with a nail in it? I found it in Harrelson, and we think that they were markers for like where the walkers laid and where Merle were laying down. So I found that it was an Atlanta movie tour, actually, Steven, when I found
cool.
it. Yeah.
You know, we still have that.
Do you really? I have mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool. What about you, Miss Dawn? What's your favorite thing you've gotten from location?
I have a few. My two favorite is this one.
Oh yeah.
I found with
Oh
Jimmy.
Yeah. In the
at the
church, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
explain what that is, though.
that is MREs.
Well, explain what episode and everything.
That's the one where Maggie and Negan left Alden at the church, and she gave him these.
That's crazy.
And then my very favorite thing is the flowers that we got at the Grove House.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
that is
right.
like iconic. I got to make a shadow box with that.
Yeah, that would be cool. And then Steven, was it the goat farm that the Atlanta? So when I
Lava rocks, is that what?
Yeah, I got those rocks from the Hunger Games.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Yeah, so I stole your story there. Yeah.
Oh, do you have some?
No, I was just saying I should have grabbed some, but I went there so many times. You know what I mean?
Right.
I never thought that I would stop, but yeah, we used to tell people if you saw they got pretty scarce at the end because all the tours were grabbing them. You know what I mean?
Right.
But we'd be like, if you see lava rocks down here, that's from the
Hunger Games.
The Hunger
That's
Games.
so cool, dude.
So grab some.
Yeah, I grabbed about 3 or 4.
It's so cool when you have something, but when you actually find it, that's like
right.
the best.
Right. Yeah, because when they said something, I looked down on it. Ah!
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Good time.
My favorite thing, I really don't have one. I don't know. I've gotten tons of bullets and stuff from set. I think my favorite thing though is I got a brick from the high school after the tornado hit it. You know, Otis is the high school.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I do. The reason why, I mean, I worked there for a long time. When they filmed it, I worked there, and even when I got in Casey from, I got in trouble from when Casey filmed. I don't know. I got a brick from the high school. That means a lot to me. I do got a ton of bullets, so I got bullets from just about everything you think of.
Do you have a Governor house brick?
I have Governor. I have Town Hall pieces that's been burned up when he burned it down.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I've had parts of that. I have bricks that were in front of it. I Walker skin, Walker mask. I have a ton of stuff. I have a upstairs in my room. I have a cast molding from Wheelchair Walker that was in there.
And I was there when you got that.
Yep.
You know what I like? What you have?
What do you got? I like. What do you got? I like. I'm stuttering. Go ahead.
You know what you have of Rick's.
You want me to show what I have of Rick's?
Yes.
Rick's? Uh-oh.
I've never showed this to anybody, and I showed it to Dawn, and I think I made a mistake. All right. Nobody else has one of these. I can guarantee you that. All right, give me 1 second.
Uh-oh. Killing me.
I got a pack of rolling papers from the sanctuary.
Steven, when they were showing a new video at Georgia at that auction, I seen a mop and I thought of you.
Oh shit! Oh man! I would have bought it. I would have bought it.
That'd be cool.
It's still there.
That
It was
was
a
there?
new video. It was there.
Oh, I might have to run by there.
Dude.
I'll be around Thursday. I might have to run by there, even if it's not my mop. You know what I
Right?
mean?
I
could say it was my mop. It could be my mop. I got a chance.
Right.
Percentage that it's mine.
That's awesome.
So I have this bullet right here.
Okay.
It's a 44 Magnum bullet.
From Rick's gun.
No way.
It's the only one I've ever found.
Really? You found that in Harrelson?
No. I'm not going to say where I found it. And yeah, I showed it to Dawn for shits and giggles.
That's cool.
Yeah, but this is only 44 I've ever found.
Okay.
Yeah, and they usually clear the chamber and just take them back, but this one was found. So, yeah, I always sit next to my Rick Pops. It belongs to Mr. Rick. So,
Right.
And don't tell Dustin.
Shh. Everybody's held in secrecy.
Yeah, whatever you do.
And
Yeah,
I got.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I got another thing I didn't think about. I got some of the earlier season crew shirts.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Like the
Very
official
cool.
ones. Yeah, this older guy that I had met, he worked on set, and he did something important on set, but he actually sold them to me like way back in the day for pretty
Nice.
cheap too. And they don't fit me. They're too small, but I figured I could frame them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh,
Put 'em
yeah. That'd
up.
be cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Terry said, Jimmy said, mic drop.
Right.
I don't ever show that. Like that's something. Like I have stuff that I don't tell people about, and I just don't.
Well, that's why I didn't talk about the one thing I had.
Well, yeah, I know. No. You know what? Go ahead and show it.
But it's not been seen yet.
I don't give a shit. It don't matter. Just show it. It don't matter. Is it one thing I got for you?
Huh?
Is it the one thing I got for you?
Yeah.
Go get it. Who cares?
All right, hold on.
Show and tell.
Show it all.
Dawn must.
I'm working on getting, the clear, the apartment hadn't been totally redone yet. So I'm trying to get pieces of the sheet rock clear on it.
Yeah,
that's what
man.
you were telling us.
Yeah. I hope
Trying.
that'd be cool.
Okay.
All right. Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah.
Why ain't that in the frame, Don? I'm finna take it
Because I
back.
haven't put it in a frame yet.
Get that thing framed, Don.
That's cool.
Tell them what it is.
Is yours in a frame?
I can't fit it in a frame.
Yeah. Easier
No, I
said than
went-
done.
Casey, I went the other day, and you can ask Don. I went the other day to see how much it costs to get framed. It's a 47 by 36 picture.
Oh, that's huge.
Yes, and it would take up half my wall, and it says Commonwealth on it.
Right.
And they charged me like $400, and I'm like, nope, it ain't worth it.
That's a lot.
Yeah, so that one right there, you can fit in your hand, and I would have framed it the first day. Just saying.
It's in a special spot.
Yeah, it is.
It's behind Rick. It's taped to the back of Rick.
Yep. So, all right, there's a coming up episode. We all seen the trailer, okay? So when Daryl's running down the road carrying someone, those pictures are all around him.
Right.
Yep.
That's cool.
Carrying Eugene.
That's a big old boy he's carrying. His name.
Well, speaking of the episode, y'all want to jump into it before we
can.
Barbara, if you can find that frame for that picture, me and a couple other people has been looking. No, the cheapest frame I found for that was $150. The cheapest. Yep.
Man.
And
I don't think mine's not as big as yours.
You want to see mine?
Hey.
I mean, seriously, you want to see mine? Look how big it is, seriously. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, you really want to see it?
Sure.
His is humongous. Mine's small.
Okay, hold on.
Let's do it.
I don't know if I can fit it in the frame. Like it's huge.
It's taller
Why
than you are.
is that in a frame?
Right? That's huge.
Like no joke. It's about hell. It comes up to my chest.
And it's ripped.
Oh, it's battered. It got rained on that day. See?
Oh, gotcha.
I like it like this. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, it looks,
It's used just like hers is.
Yeah.
And Jimmy got arrested. He used his one phone call to call me and say, "Hey, I got you a poster."
Nice.
I'm teasing.
What the hell?
Y'all, it's Regina's birthday.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Regina.
birthday.
We gonna sing happy birthday or what?
Happy birthday to
To
you. I
you.
can't sing. I'm sick.
Yeah.
Oh my God, y'all
birthday
birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
dear Regina.
Happy birthday to you. I'm going to go all the way through, Regina. I'm just saying.
And many more. There you go. I just
And
finished it.
Here you
Anymore.
go. Help this out.
She says tomorrow, so it's a early.
Early.
Early
Actually,
happy
just in a
birthday.
few hours.
Yeah.
East Coast.
Well, we
So
sung
we
it.
were first.
Yep.
We were.
We're going over the episode.
Yeah, let's jump into it.
Yeah, man. Let's jump into it. So, A New Deal. What's the name of this one? It picked up right after the last episode.
I would hope so.
Yep. I mean, right after.
You never know with The Walking Dead.
You never know.
Yeah.
They don't always pick up at the exact minute is the last one.
You'll have a few flashbacks that say like 12 days ago,
Right?
7 or 8 days ago, and 14 minutes ago.
Right?
In 1 second.
Yeah.
There you go.
So this one picks up immediately after the last episode.
Okay, you guys, I'm so excited to meet Josh Hamilton.
When?
Can't.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, at the camp.
We got Jeff Wagner in the comment section now, apparently.
Oh, hey, Jeff.
Yeah, he'll be at the camp.
He will.
Yeah. Lance.
He
Oh,
liked
Lance.
my comment on Instagram. I was so excited.
Oh, cool. Did he really? You think Lance will have that? You think Josh will have that hole in his hand?
No, I told him I was excited to meet him at the camp.
That's cool. No, that's cool. So yeah, Daryl showed up. I love how he lets him go, but he had to let him know what's up.
You know what I liked was Negan's little grin.
Oh, I know, right? I meant to
Mhm.
grab a screenshot of that. Yeah, that look was like,
He was like, mess with Daryl and see what happens.
yep, that was awesome. That was awesome. So yeah, that was a pretty gruesome scene. This one they were just talking, planning what their next move is. But Jimmy, do we know where this is at? Because I
Gotta be
thought
Griffin.
It's Griffin.
You think it's Griffin?
Gotta be.
It's a location
Griffin
they
is
used.
Pothole of locations.
That's the same location they used in this last string of episodes for some scenes. I can't remember what they were.
Okay.
And I think it's supposed to be the same location like in the show too. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
If I'm not mistaken.
It looked cool.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But-
if anyone knows where that's at.
Well, Anissa was. Pretty sure Anissa was saying it was Griffin, and
Griffin.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure that's where it is.
All right. Chrissy's saying Griffin as
Yeah.
well.
Everything's in Griffin in season 11.
Right? That's what it sounds like. Dude, what y'all think about this? Oh, Pamela. Letting them know what's up.
And that's a location that's right in Griffin. That's where the Kingdom, they filmed that.
Oh, really?
That's where, not the Kingdom, but where, help me, Barb, in the comments. I got like Hall's brain with the cough drops.
At least you're not saying
It's where
boondocks.
Carol and them looked out for the highway.
Oh, yeah. I think I know where you're talking about. A little fenced-in area.
Yes, and they're inside the fence.
Kingdom
Yeah.
Lookout. Okay.
That's that nasty looking warehouse, ain't it?
Okay, I have a question, guys. What is the thing when Lance smells her hand? Like, what's
Dude.
the deal?
He did that twice in this episode.
He might get off on it. Like,
Yeah, what? Yeah, what is that?
Remind me of one of them dudes that wear panties and shit.
Dude, it was creepy, man. But I don't know if it's like they had a history, you know what I mean?
Or power? Because she
I don't
has
know.
power? I don't know.
He's trying to get it by osmosis. Give me some of that power. Yeah, it was creepy to me. I thought it was weird. Yeah, I'm with Jennifer. Hand fetish. It was odd. Super odd.
Hand fetish.
It was super weird. Oh, the shot. And I know Don was excited to see that. So this is for the trailer.
Yeah.
So this is really cool. And it's confirmed, right? It's confirmed. This is Rick's.
That's it for sure.
No doubt about it. Jimmy, go ahead and see if that bullet fits in there.
I mean, did they flat out? I don't think they flat out said it, but I mean,
No, but he's giving it to Judith.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, totally. Yep. So that's just a cool shot. So yeah, he said, I think this belongs to you. What'd you guys think when she didn't take it?
I could see what she was talking about when she brought up the comparison. I mean, I didn't know at first, but when she brought up the comparison to Michonne and the sword, you know what I mean?
Right, hanging up the sword.
Right.
That thing's heavy. I wouldn't want to pack it around either.
Man, when she was shooting it, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, man, that thing would have knocked that kid out.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I mean, nothing. I'm not saying she couldn't do it, but I don't know.
Right.
Unless she's had lots of practice with that gun.
Right. No, I was thinking the same thing. That's a lot of gun for a little girl because she's what, 11 in the show?
That thing might knock me out.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not practical, right? Especially for a kid.
I mean, I guess if she held it with two hands, she could probably squeeze off some shots. Yeah, but
She might be missing a bust in the face.
Yeah.
A lot of kick to a gun like that.
Right. And then this is the only little bit we get to see of Jerry and Aaron in this episode. You guys remember where they're going? I can't.
Oceanside.
That's right. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I got a feeling they're gonna ride into something that Lance has set up there.
Yeah, because last time we saw Oceanside, they were all getting arrested. Yeah, totally. So yeah, I'm sure something's gonna be a little surprise for them. I thought this was pretty cool, the interaction between Ezekiel and Carol.
Yeah.
What do
Probably
you guys?
wasn't That
Yeah.
wasn't one of my favorite parts of the episode, but it wasn't bad.
I was
Sure.
surprised he was going to stay.
I'm with you, Don. Like I get he wanted to stay and make a change, but to me, there's too much. It's too weird, right?
Hmm.
I just don't trust it overall. What about you, Jimmy?
I don't trust anything. The whole thing about I don't know. I don't trust the Commonwealth at all at this point.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, now I don't think anybody trusts the Commonwealth anymore, but I think you know what I mean? He's more about the people than the idea.
Sure.
Well,
I mean,
I think
not the
with-
idea, but the people that are running it. He's more
I
about
think-
the idea of it.
I think he looks at it like the kingdom, like you said. I think that's more or less what it is, and that's all he sees. He don't see anything beyond that.
Right. He's got animals there. You know what I mean? Carol's always so wishy-washy anyway. So, I mean,
That's
Well,
true.
she's been like that since he met her.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
You think he feels indebted to them because they, removed that thing from his neck, or
Without a doubt, I think that's a big part of it.
I think a lot of it's just got to do with the feeling of wanting that safety. And like I said, he's a zookeeper and he's around animals again, a resemblance of another life, And I mean, I think if everybody there can't feel that a change is coming, they're tone deaf. I mean, because
right.
it's written on the walls literally everywhere.
Right. Yeah, I mean they're writing every day.
Right.
Okay, but yeah, I was
I
a
thought-
little shocked he was staying.
I thought it was kind of cool how behind him you see the white picket fences, and I think they did that on purpose. You know? What I
Okay, good
mean?
visual. Yeah, totally.
To give you that sense of home, of security,
Good point.
her perfect little life.
Good point. And here we get to see a little bit of shot of Negan get to see his baby. I thought that was pretty cool.
So this scene, all right. I said it last week, and I just get stronger and stronger feelings that it's gonna happen.
I do too.
Like I told Monica tonight that I wasn't sure she was even gonna make it out of the Commonwealth. I think she might be a casualty of this thing that's going on with the rioting and everything, and that's what's going to set Negan off. He's going to do something crazy, which is going to make it even crazier. That's just a theory. I would almost bet money she don't make it at the end.
Well,
Right.
I think it's a good theory, Stephen, because that can be a way that Negan
Spin-off.
can connect with Maggie. over
Yeah, and escalates the story too.
Ooh, good point.
You know what I mean? And I at this point, so I told Monica when I watched this episode earlier, I said, I doubt she'll make it out of the Commonwealth alive.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet against that, Steve.
And I ain't wishing it on her, and I don't know any spoilers. I just get that
Right.
vibe. I got that vibe last episode that she
Right.
was going to meet her demise soon.
Yeah, we were talking about that last week because
Yeah.
I get the lore in the comics. I get the
Right.
Lori. This is way back in the prison, but in the comics, Lori gets shot when she's pregnant, and they both die.
And they're known to do that. They're known to skip
Right, they're
over
known-
something with
right,
another
reuse-
character.
Exactly. Right. A lot of events happen, but with different characters.
Yeah, and that's later on in the timeline or earlier than in the timeline.
Yeah, which I like, because
I
I
do
don't want it to
too.
be. I don't want it to be exactly like the comics, because then, you know what I mean. You're just watching what you just read.
But just this whole scene just kind of pushed it even more into my head. I don't know. It
Well,
just
it made
like,
you think of Maggie and Glenn too when the ultrasound.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yep, we're seeing some parallels. I think they're setting it up, Steven. I think you're right.
I think so. I really wouldn't be surprised if, like I said, she was a casualty of some kind of thing that popped off, and then that led to Negan doing something in retaliation right on the spot, and then
I think this is going to be common ground with him and Maggie because they lost everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. So we'll see. It's not looking good. Anytime there's happiness.
yeah.
There's some bloodshed usually.
Just think about Noah.
Right. Talk about another iconic shot. Daryl's got his jacket back on. He's ready to go.
Oh, snap.
Man, I loved it.
Yeah, there's some stuff. I'm sure you'll have a screenshot of it here in a minute that I really liked in this episode.
Oh, okay.
And that's one of them. And then the Invincible comic.
Here's a little Easter egg, right?
Yeah.
Oh, RJ, reading the comic book, but not just any comic book. This is
I
a
think
real.
They said that Carl was reading one too.
Oh yeah, Carl.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
it's shown up about 4 or 5 times all throughout the show.
Yep.
Whether it be like comics or little toys, they had little toys in the house where Carl went upstairs and the family had taken their life, or Michonne and Carl.
Yep.
Had the little toys, and then it had several different Invincible books all
Right.
throughout it, which is another Kirkman book, and is also a show on Amazon Prime,
Right.
which
Stephen
is
and I have
amazing.
Yeah, we've talked about that. So yeah, if you haven't seen Invincible, check it out on Amazon Prime. And Steven, I did find out what issue this is. It's issue 56.
Ooh, I need to see. I don't know. I got it. I got all of them. So.
Oh, do you really? Oh,
yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, because I couldn't tell from the screenshot what episode it is, so I did
But
find.
you could tell by the cover art.
Yeah, I went through. I just found all the cover art online
Sweet.
and scrolled through them, and luckily it was in the beginning.
I'll have to get that one out now and like display it.
Yeah, I was curious if there's anything I tried to look like
true.
a synopsis, just to see. Nothing really stood out. So
Well, in some of there's a lot. I'll have to bring up some shots of them, but all throughout Invincible, there's little references to The Walking Dead. There's dead bodies in some scenes that are Glenn, Abraham, and Rick.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and then there's one where he hops timelines, kind of like in the multiverse.
Yeah.
And he ends up in the Walking Dead multiverse, and he meets Rick and Shane.
No,
like
way.
back when they were still cops before the apocalypse.
Are you talking about in the comic?
Yeah, in the comic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No way, that's cool.
Yeah, there's all kind of Walking Dead references in there, so I wouldn't doubt that might have one in it. I need to go look.
Okay. And this was just Carol and Daryl walking, but do y'all recognize this place?
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought that was cool.
Those newer buildings in Sonoy that also served as fake Stephanie's apartment.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That was smart the way they used it too, with those other newer buildings in the background, so you have no idea that it's right there in the heart of Woodbury.
Yep. That is smart. I love it. It's all about angles, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, that was cool to see Sonoy.
Oh, and we were talking about parallels, and I'll get more into it later that I was thinking about. But this definitely, that church, I mean, reminded me of the Cherokee Rose Church.
Yes. Yep. What y'all think about Gabriel and Rosita?
I mean, yeah, that was an all right scene. It wasn't. Gabriel's always good.
Yeah.
Anything with Gabriel. Rosita, I'm on the fence about. She's not my least favorite, but she's not my favorite.
Sure.
And yeah, that church is in Gay, Georgia.
Oh, okay.
What somebody was saying in the comments. And yeah, I hadn't been to it yet. I think I've drove by it before I knew it was going to be used, but I've never really paid attention to it because
Where's that?
List.
Where's that in relation to Sonoy?
So it's Gay's kind of in between. Well, it's right before you get to Woodbury, Georgia. So what, Jimmy? It's about 15 minutes south of Sonoya, 15, 20 minutes.
You drive through Harrelson, you'll be there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Just down toward my way.
And they've done other scenes there, right?
Yeah. So here lately, like the scenes where the princess and Eugene are spying on the fake Stephanie. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And that building's there as well.
Oh,
And
okay.
there's some other ones too.
Okay, cool.
In the comments, they're talking about their fake Freddy Krueger zombie. You got any pictures of that at all?
Oh, that was in the one.
That was
before,
in
wasn't it?
last
Yeah,
episode.
that was in the.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
we
if
talked about it last week a little.
Yeah. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I do like Steven was saying, I did like Father Gabriel in this, and yeah, good acting on his part. And I like that he found his faith again. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like Father G, man. Yeah, I didn't think I would come around.
Right? He's grown on me, man. Because
But,
I didn't like him at first.
and Seth, I mean,
Right?
he's doing a great job.
He is. The only thing I don't like is that eye.
Yeah, they milked that eye up good. Usually you can at least see a little part of the
Right. It looked.
You know what I mean? His looks like solid white.
It looked like it was popping out too. I swear.
Yeah.
So I know it's a little dark, but Eugene is visiting Lance in prison. What y'all think of that little exchange there?
It was cool. Yeah, it gave me the sales and stuff gave me prison vibes because that looks just like
right
the studio anyway. I mean, that's where it's at, but you know what I mean? It just really, really screams the studio to me.
Right. So he was basically just trying to get some info on Pamela.
Yeah, and he didn't think about the point, and I didn't either, that right now, like Lance said, Pamela was keeping him alive. You know what I mean? Like,
And in here, Eugene's giving Lance like a peace offering, or just, you know, hey, here's a little something to get some info. And it was a candied apple. And earlier in the episode, we saw Daryl eating apple. Do you guys think there's anything to that, or?
I don't think there's
It was weird.
A lot of people that talk about the red theory, about when they see red, there's death.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and if you look, there's a lot of red on different characters. Yeah.
I was kind of wondering that. That's kind of what I was alluding to. So that's cool to hear someone else say it.
do you think that he really believes that the Miltons will crush him? You know what I mean? Or do you think he's just telling Eugene that?
I don't think he cares. I think he knows he has stronger alliances.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because he had the alliance with the people that made the opium. And then remember, he told Pamela, you need me.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say who has the upper hand, you know? Because I will say Lance is always out there with the soldiers, so it seems like he has the soldiers' trust. And to me, if you were planning a coup or you're trying to take over, that's what you would want. I was
kind of thinking of that. Is that why the walkers came into the Commonwealth? Is because Lance had all those soldiers and they weren't on the lookout?
Right.
No, those walkers were the people that
I'm talking about when they were in the field, when they were coming.
Oh, gotcha.
When they got closer to the Commonwealth and Mercer went out there with Rosita, I was just wondering how they got so close. Was it because Lance had all those troopers back and they got past checkpoints? Because why did they get close to the Commonwealth?
Gotcha. Like he allowed them to get close. That could be.
No, I just think it was negligence. Like,
oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like they wasn't people on duty to watch because he had them doing his work.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Could be. So, the end of the last quarter of the episode gets really crazy really fast. And so here I just kind of got like the timeline as we get into things.
That was kind of weird pacing, the way they walked up and just kind of shot like that. It was weird.
Right, it was weird, right?
It was weirdly edited or something. I don't know. There was something.
Yeah. And Jimmy, okay? Man down.
Struggling Jimmy again.
Struggling Jimmy.
It's all good.
But yeah, so basically these two, the old fake Stephanie they go in and kill all these. I guess they were just workers,
Yeah,
Commonwealth workers,
kind of like the low level.
the street level. Yeah. And so, did you guys know right away what the plan was?
I mean, no, not really.
Yeah, admittedly, I didn't either. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's weird that they took those guys out. You know,
I did. You could kind of see that it wasn't headshots, but I didn't think about that at the time.
same. Yeah, I didn't call it. I was curious if anybody else knew what their plan was.
No, I didn't know. I knew, I was trying to think what it would be built up to, and I totally missed the mark.
Yeah, same. So then we get a little covert operation here from Max. So she records. Oh, Jimmy's down again.
Jimmy Star.
That was my cat that time, guys. I'm sorry.
Man, she was pretty nonchalant with that tape recorder. I can't believe
know.
he didn't see her put it, but
Dude.
she didn't even put it behind the book. She just had
Right.
it sideways.
It was, and then when she laid it down, it was just
Yeah.
sitting on top.
Just for the record, my cat knocked that over. That was me the first time.
Oh, your cat did it.
Blame it on the
that time,
cat.
yeah. And
Blame
well,
it on the cat. That's
Or
funny.
Hannah.
it was Hannah.
Yeah, I'm with you, Chrissy. This is a good scene because, yeah, it just shows his arrogance and the truth, right? I mean, I think as viewers, we all kind of knew something was going on.
Yeah, I really, out of that, I felt like I didn't look at him as badly as what he was saying about Pamela. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it wasn't like, of course he's a spoiled brat, but still, he's talking about Pamela pretty much. This isn't stuff
Yes.
he's done.
Right. Yeah, and the rigging of the lottery. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that's dirty.
That's real dirty.
Ooh. But I'm with you guys, man. The tape recorder was just so plainly on top, and I mean, how could you not hear the click? You know what I mean? Like, them things ain't quiet.
When she went and picked it up, she put it between her and her books, but she was holding it sideways, so you could see the tape recorder. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it looked like he could see it too, or if he looked for it, he could have saw it.
Right.
Just
It
for
wasn't like
He
she
was
stuck
too
it.
full of himself. He didn't pay attention.
Right. I think that's what the point was, is that,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? He's so full of it, he just is
Right.
oblivious.
Right.
everybody in the comments are saying I'm drinking. This is just unsweet tea, I promise.
Long Island unsweet tea.
Well, I don't even drink, so yeah.
I'm just kidding.
He's drinking rubbing alcohol over there. Times are getting rough.
Terry said
Yeah.
it's a Kid Truth happy hour.
Yeah.
We need a
show us
shirt
your
made of that.
show us your
Happy
keys,
hour.
Jimmy. Show us
Hey,
your
I
keys.
tried that one time. We should do that. We should have a podcast where we all have like a couple drinks.
That'd be cool.
No,
Yeah.
that would be cool.
Oh
I regret.
I know, right?
Damn it.
Oh,
my god.
all right, Jimmy, give me your keys. Give me your keys.
I moved up and I knocked it off that time. That was my fault that time. I need to invest in one of them ring things like Don's got.
Right?
Yeah.
I thought you had one.
I broke it. That's why I keep knocking this thing off.
I broke mine too. I used to have one too, and I broke it.
I
problem
went through
is-
several.
Well, the problem is I got a iPhone Pro Max and the thing's so damn big it won't fit in the
That
damn,
Pro Max is no joke.
and it breaks them every time. So I broke three of those freaking phone holder things.
Oh wow.
And I think it's just because the phone's so damn big. You think that's what it is, Casey?
Yeah, that phone's huge because I have a by our bedside, I have a magnetic charger,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just a little suction cup. So you put it on there, and a lot of times when I'm trying to snooze my alarm, just a little tap on the phone, it's so heavy it just falls right off. And I had the last year I had the regular Pro, and
Yeah.
it didn't do that. So yeah, there's something to the Max. It's just a little bigger, a little heavier. It does have a bigger battery, so
I prefer the Max any day. I'll be honest with you. I like the big screen on it.
I'm happy with it. Yeah, definitely.
We're getting sidetracked
I know, right?
on the tech stuff.
So now it went all WWE on us.
Yeah, I'm torn on this scene. I mean,
What happened? What do you mean?
I don't know. I guess it was cool. I don't know. My first thought was it'd been cool if they were boxing or something, but I guess it's cool that I don't know. Like I said, I'm torn.
Right.
Well, they said on The Talking Dead, of course, the comic said football because of COVID. They did wrestling, and I was thinking, well, wrestling's more intimate than football.
Yeah.
Right. I agree. Yeah, because it's weird, right? When COVID was filming, it was about numbers there, not actually touching, which I thought was weird. But I'm with you, Don. I thought that was a little strange. We didn't want a lot of people there for COVID, but we have 3 guys, no shirts and hugging each other. So it is what it is. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Which, did you know that about the comic, Steven? I know you read it. I hadn't read this far.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
I remember it was
that.
football.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I thought that's what I don't know. I thought that were setting that up. I thought they were going to film a scene because they had filmed some they were setting up over at the raceway,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought they were going to use that as stands. You know what I mean?
Oh,
but that was just a theory, and it never came true.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was getting arena flashbacks, so
yeah, me too. Yeah, I was thinking about that as well.
And I didn't have a screenshot, but the very first scene is you see this guy's head pinned against the ground. I don't know if you guys remember that when this scene starts, and he's kind of like yelling, and you almost get the feeling that he's getting eaten or something. And I think that's what they were going for.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. And
then he gets up, and it's a wrestling match, and so I think they were trying to throw us like a hint of the arena, with the governor.
It definitely was a parallel to the arena. Yeah, the way it kept showing Pamela reacting to it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the governor was.
Yeah. And to me, the funny thing is, after I watched this episode, I'm like, where to get these 3 wrestlers? Like, why are they not, why haven't we seen these?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They got the 3 biggest dudes. Like, they're bigger than Mercer. And how come they're not in
right
Stormtrooper outfit or
they didn't have any armor that would fit them.
Right, I guess, man. But I thought it was funny. I'm like, these guys are huge. They could be like enforcers. All right. So here comes the big reveal. This is where that tape recording comes back to bite them.
Yeah, that was great. I love that that is another thing that I'm liking about these last 8 episodes. When they set something up like that, it's jumping into it in the episode.
Yeah.
And, earlier season.
Not dragging out.
Right. Like season 8 or 9, or even some of 10, you would have got.
Right.
You would have got that happening, and then you'd had to wait 5 episodes to see what they did with the tape.
Right. Yeah. Like if this was a few seasons ago, this would have been a cliffhanger.
Yeah. Yeah.
This would have been, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
And then the next episode would have been a totally different story.
Right.
And then they would come back to that later.
Yep. No, I do feel the storytelling is a little better. These last few. So yeah, they play the recording. So what Max recorded earlier, they play it, and so they hear the lottery's rigged, and so of course, as if they weren't already, upset with Pamela, that just, this broke the camel's back, I guess you could say. And the reason why I took this screenshot is because, man, those soldiers are really about to open fire on all these people.
For sure. Dude,
it's crazy.
That one dude, he cold cocked that
he
one
did,
guy.
Yeah, that's right. It's messed up, man. And see, Mercer had to save them.
But then when the walkers showed up, they wasn't even trying to shoot the walkers.
Right? Yeah, I thought that was a weird reaction when the walkers do show up because yeah, it got chaotic.
Yeah, and I think that was just another example of what we were talking about last week, Casey, about how they're just not prepared because they haven't had to deal with the kind of threats that our group has.
Right. Yeah, they're sheltered.
They're living in that bubble.
Yep. And then I thought this was a good, going back to the beginning of the episode, right, where she didn't want the gun, but then she sees a citizen getting attacked by a walker, and so she asked Daryl for a gun. She's like, don't want it. She wants peace, but
I see Rick and Carl in this shot.
Oh, good callback.
Yeah, I see Rick and Carl all at the same time in the shot.
Got the hat. Yep. Yeah, that was really cool. Yep. It's unfortunate. It's a different world. I guess, as much as you want peace, it's still no true law and order. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you got to be able to defend yourself at any moment. Uh-oh.
Yeah, she took a big old hunk out of him.
She did. And then they even had a close-up. She's like, it's like dangling from
Yeah.
Man, I thought this was one of the better death scenes in a while.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. He looks kind of like Noah right there. You just need to add a few more walkers in there.
Right.
Yeah,
I thought it was interesting they didn't do a lot of the ripping like they did in last episode.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of intestines everywhere. This one just kept going for his neck repeatedly and like pulling it. I mean, it's such good close-ups. They're just pulling it. So do we think this is all inevitable? Are we sad to see Sebastian go?
No. I knew I had a feeling his time was coming soon too.
Right.
He's one of those characters that when they show up, you kind of feel like, or I did, you kind of feel like they're not going to be around too long.
Right. Regina said bye-bye.
Yeah. I mean, you had Spencer.
I think it's sad that a child had to kill the walker when all the people and the stormtroopers were standing around.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And I did like how they let it up do this, where like he pushed Max into a walker.
Mm-hmm.
I because I thought for sure, I was like, oh no, she's about to go, but then Eugene had that nice tackle on him.
Saved the day.
Yeah, he saved the day, man. He manned up. I was proud of Eugene defending his girl. It was awesome. And I think that was it. Yeah, that's how it ended.
Well, the thing that I was going to talk about that I was thinking about as that really gave me, I don't know, it's probably one of my favorite scenes. It was when Daryl was talking to Judith and he was talking about hiding from his dad at the creek and all that.
Yeah.
And I got major vibes back to when Lori died and Daryl, approached him with the story about his mom and all that. And like, it totally reminded me of that.
Yep.
Yes, and I'm loving the intros.
Yeah, they are good. They had a lot of Merle in them this time.
Yeah, they
I don't
did.
know about you all, but did you all like the theme song, how they changed it at the end and like made more bass? Do you all notice that when they do the 360 around? Go back. It's like right when you see the Commonwealth, it's like they're putting more bass in it, and it's really cool.
Oh, okay.
So what you're telling us, you done put a system in your car and you run around running this
That's
song.
right. I'm going to be thumping.
You thumping and Walking Dead.
You got a hydraulics going.
I mean, it's really cool. It's like it's pretty cool.
Okay.
But it's right at the end where it goes around and it shows the zombie's face and they're walking, and then it's like it points to the Commonwealth troopers, and it's the music's different there.
Okay, I'll have to check it out and crank up the surround sound.
I still miss the locations, the old
Me
intro.
too.
I do too. I wish they would have kept with that and updated them. And
Yeah, I do too. I was a better fan. I love seeing Harrelson there in the beginning.
And I thought maybe they would revert back to some of the first ones for these final
For the
8
finale,
episodes.
yeah.
Maybe they will in the last one.
Maybe, yeah.
That'd be cool if they had like an extended opening credit, you know?
Well, they said there was going to be an extended last one, like an hour and a half.
Ooh.
It should be.
It should be. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Okay.
Have a never ending. Nice too.
Oh, overall, what'd you think of the episode? Closing thoughts.
Overall, I liked it.
I'm not gonna lie. Go ahead, Jimmy.
I liked it. It was really good to me.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I thought they were both good, but I've already seen like Sunday's episode, and let me tell you, that one was like my favorite.
Yeah, but
I
we
will
ain't talking about
say-
that one yet.
It was awesome.
Next week's episode is awesome.
Is a 10 plus.
Well, you know me, Mr. Critical and everything, but I liked it. I was a fan of this
Okay.
episode. I mean, I was into the one before it too. I love the fact that they're running out of time. I hate that we're running out of time, but I love that they're not able to drag stuff out and stuff's making a nice,
That's true,
steady
right?
pace.
Yep.
Nice, steady pace. I love it that Daryl had some depth in this episode.
Yep.
You didn't just get the usual, hey, or okay. You know
Right,
what I mean?
right.
Like,
Right.
he had some actual depth and, some good lines, good dialogue.
But wait
Like
till next week.
I mean, I believe you. I'm just saying, if that's the case, I'm going to be even more impressed by the
You're gonna be
next one.
blown away next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was impressed with this one. It
It was
a
good.
good
It was
episode.
good, but I'm just saying compared to next week's.
Don, they don't exist yet in our world.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it does in my world.
Well, that's
You know?
cool. But I like
It
the
exists
pace.
in the AMC Plus world.
And I
Plus,
mean,
I purposely not watch it because I'm scared to say
me
stuff.
too. Me too.
Just follow the screenshots.
Yeah, I just
I
follow the
was
screen.
scared
I
all-
didn't say nothing.
And I feel like I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like these two episodes have had that not grainy look, but that desaturated look of the earlier seasons.
Yeah.
And I think we talked about that last week too, Casey, how
Mhm.
it feels like, the look of everything is like desaturated to where the colors aren't so vivid, or you know what I mean? It looks kind of like grayish at points.
Right.
That's why I think it's so cool when the red stands out.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what I was asking. Yeah, about those apples and just
Mhm.
Yep. Yep.
Didn't Sebastian have like red pants on when Negan and them found him? I can't remember.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did.
I think so.
Because people were talking about the red theory means death or somebody around them.
Right.
All right, guys. We need to run up the sponsors real quick. Maybe not. I don't know.
Hang on. Maybe Kevin wasn't here. I'll do it.
It's all right. Walking Dead Harrelson. Excuse me. Let me clear my throat. Walking Dead Harrelson, Auto Rats Plus, Water Tower Tours, Abraham's Army. The Camp, Survive the Night. Our shirts, I think is, what is it called again? I can't remember.
Funnyshorts.org. Well, don't ask me because I can't talk right.
I can't see the. Okay. And the Woodbury Shop. And I like to thank our Patreons. Miss Dawn, I'd like you to say this.
Me.
Yeah, you're the fox in the
well-
picture. Go ahead.
Okay, wait a minute. Melissa, Barb, Eliza, Carol, Casey, and me.
Woo!
Dawn's got a picture of a fox as her picture. There you go.
Nice. I like it.
there you
I
go.
like it.
All right, guys. We love you guys. Till next week.
Peace.
See you.